Hi, I'm Jolene Groundbeef,
And I'm Ruby Chopsticks.
and we're reviewing episode 3 of season 2 of UK Drag Race. So the episode starts, and the mini challenge is actually really fun. They're doing limbo,
Yo, yeah!
not Bimini. Or was it Bimini and Estina?
It was Estina and Veronica.
Yeah, Estina and Veronica were the lowest, and I have nothing else to say, but it was really fun. Everyone was really funny.
I also didn't really have any notes. It was just fun. It didn't seem like it was like too taxing. It was just, let's do a good old-fashioned limbo.
Yeah, and then 2 people won. So I think on the fly, RuPaul was probably just like, you alternate and pick things for people now. And so the challenges, I actually have been noticing these international shows have been taking the design challenge and making something different.
What do you mean?
Like Canada did a design challenge where they were like, had to make a collection as a team.
Yeah, I like that idea. But also that would be so scary to think about.
Oh, and then RuPaul was just like, Mad Libs, like everyone just, Mad Libs is not the word for that. Everyone just run and grab your best friend here. And then it's like, JK and I are competing. Then the winners have to assign colors, like these colored boxes for them. So Tia's with Veronica, Lawrence was with Ellie, Tace was with Ahura, Ginny was with Sister, and Bimini's with Estina. It was actually kind of fun seeing everyone with their like best friends there.
Or like who they consider as like their closest one. Because that's fun. That's fun. That's nice. That's cute.
It wasn't super competitive feeling this episode, even though they were directly competing. Like they were all just very collaborative and supportive. I have new opinions of some people after this episode. I kind of don't hate Ahura anymore.
I knew it. I knew you were going to talk about her.
I kind of like her a little bit.
She's good.
She's good TV.
Yeah.
Like, she is a bitch. But, like, there's a few times where it's like, she's like, I just want to help people. And I'm like, no, you just want to help Taste. But, like...
After this episode, I don't think she's going to be the one who lashes out at the judges.
No, I don't know who it'll be.
Yeah, now I'm confused.
I think it's Veronica. Veronica's my new
Ahura?
Ahura. Although people really like Veronica.
I do like her. No, I don't think anybody anymore.
This is such a good cast.
Yeah.
Do you have anything to say about the workroom while we wait for me?
Oh, I guess like, yeah. This design challenge, I feel like this is one of the very, very few challenges where they actually got fabric. Like it wasn't even like curtains or shitty fabric. It was like you got fabric.
So the people who can sew were like,
oh hell yeah. The people who couldn't sew are like, oh hell no.
Let's go just through each group. So let's just continue talking about Taste and Ahura. Yeah. And there was some really funny stuff with Lawrence.
Oh yeah, where Lawrence was like, the fucking sexual tension. You can feel it, love. You can feel it. Taste was like saying that Lawrence wouldn't know any sexual tension if it slapped her across the face. And then a part of me was like, that's mean. That's so sad. Only because it's like, you basically just called her ugly.
Well,
nobody wanted her. Ever.
It was playful, but they made it seem like it was like
so dramatic.
Super rude.
Yeah.
Like they cut to Tia being like, did you hear that? And Lawrence like, no.
I can't say that. I can't say it back to you.
But they were like cute. I feel like honestly they were the main storyline of this episode. And then Lawrence and Ellie.
Love it. I knew that they had in the bag. But just something like they have in the bag. Like if they must have.
Yeah, but they didn't have much.
Not much screen time.
It's because they had a Taste in Ahura, and then like, well, Ginny's sister and Bimini had a lot of screen time. Like, all Ginny's journey this episode was cool, even if her final result was not cool. Her like conversations with Bimini about being non-binary.
I like that a lot. When Rue was in there talking, something about Rue asking if what did she say? Like basically asking Ginny should be sexy and why she feels this way. I felt weird about it. I don't know why. I just felt like awkward. Like, why are you asking her to be sexy? Her just saying like, why do you feel this way? Why don't you feel sexy? You should try being sexy. It's really weird to tell somebody.
I was not happy about that.
Why am I holding a brush like this?
I was not happy about Rue wanting Ginny to have a completely identity switch.
Literally not exactly. Like, just basically said, I don't like who you are. You gotta change yourself.
Because I think the reason people like Ginny is because she's different. I just was really annoyed because I like that Ginny just has like this androgyny, like borderline drag king kind of style.
Mm-hmm.
And then Rue just like was like, no.
You should corset yourself, make it really skinny, and like have hips and like have a shape. I get it, I guess, have a shape, but the way that Rue went about it, it's kind of weird to me.
But the moments with Bimini, I love this cast. Like, I love Bimini.
Mm-hmm. Me too.
I'm happy that Bimini has stayed because it made Joe going home not just, like, pointless.
Veronica basically saying that she's gonna win is so cocky, but, I mean, she's right. But, like, just the way that she was like, this is not fair because you're not, no.
Well, my controversial opinion is that her look was one of my least favorites. But we'll get there. But Tia's like my favorite human. I've never been on Drag Race. Not drag.
If you hate Tia, like, why would you hate Tia? I feel like Tia is one of the best people on there. She just makes me really happy.
Yeah.
You know, and then like anything that happens to her, I feel her. I feel so bad for her. Also, Tia's starting all over. I want to know what her original design was.
So let's move to the runway. I mean, I don't even want to talk about Rue's look.
I didn't like it. Oh, but we do have to talk about Michelle's look because it's the same look she wore in US.
Yeah,
and that is funny. Like, did she plan that? I mean, you can't plan that. How do you plan that? Yep.
Jordan Dunn, her look was so cool. The
cage thing, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, loved it. Okay, so up first we have Taste. Okay, actually, I like the idea of it. I really liked it. Actually, the concept was cool. Obviously, the execution wasn't that great, but I knew what she was going for, and I like that. I think I wish that her pins were maybe bigger. I think like if you like looked up really close, it was okay, but like from afar, it's really cool.
I will say that the hair instantly, I was like, didn't you wear that like 2 days ago? So like, because it is a very distinct hair and it's pretty obvious. I liked this look personally. I liked the silhouette of this one better than Ahora's.
When people do design challenges, they have a very specific, like people always gravitate to this kind of silhouette where it's like a flared out kind of peplum skirt thing and then just a top or like a bodysuit with like a peplum.
And then up at next is Ahura. And this is really good.
I need to look at it again. Loved it. I actually really liked it a lot. I'm watching a video. I like that I love the sleeves and I love that she made it like a cape. It's good. And she constructed all of that. So.
Like, I feel like she wanted to win the challenge really bad. I mean, she really said that.
Yeah, she definitely wanted it for validation. I remember it reminded me of something and I'm like, what does this remind me of? And then she posted a photo of Sharon Needles, her poodle look. And it's the same exact hair basically with a black outfit and then the thigh highs. And I'm like, this is why. Up next is Ginny Lemon.
Oh God. I'm gonna be honest. I hated this. I hated it for a lot of reasons. First of all, it's just a tube dress. Second of all, it didn't feel like Ginny. It felt, especially with the context, it just felt like Ginny was wearing something for the judges, which, I mean, smart. That's how you do well.
I also agree. Did not like it. I didn't like it at all. Oh my God. I wish I could see the makeup better. I don't know who it looked like, but she didn't look like herself at all. And we'll talk about one of the critiques. The critique was that, oh, just have this as your other alternate ego, other personality of being sexy, which I thought was also weird to say. You shouldn't be yourself, just be somebody else. You know, this is somebody else.
And the only reason I was remotely okay with it is because Ginny seemed happy.
Mm-hmm.
So I was happy that Ginny seemed happy and excited.
it's just kind of like saying the wrong message is to me for like people watching it, basically saying like you shouldn't be yourself and be something else and completely have a different identity.
Up next is Sister Sister, and I liked this. I definitely forgot about it until this moment. It's definitely better than Ginny's. I mean, that's not hard.
Yeah.
I don't know if the blue face goes with it.
I think you needed to see another blue, like something else blue on her. It's okay, actually. It's okay. No, that's a lie. I didn't like it.
You always do this. It was definitely the better of the two, though.
Oh yeah, no, she definitely should have won for Ginny. I think the circle on the chest was weird to me because it was like uneven.
You can tell when they put a belt in this and these kind of challenges, it's because it didn't fit. But I wish that the belt was more interesting, and I also think...
Oh my god. That's why. Her hand is not blue.
That too. Her nails are, though.
But her hand should have been blue.
Yeah.
Okay, up next we have Veronica with the green team. No. Like, I said it was not too bad. The top was weird because it didn't fit her very well. I will commend her that she has a lining, so that is good. It was too easy, I think. And because she said she sewed. She said she sewed and she knows how to sew. So this is what she came up with. I think if she just attached the two, I mean, it would just make it look a bit better.
I just don't like this silhouette very often. Yeah, I will say it's lined, but just because something's lined doesn't mean it's good. Period.
I think, yeah, no, period.
So up next is Tia. And I'm going to be honest,
I liked it.
I like this better. I like this better, and I'm not sorry about it.
It has an interesting silhouette. It was different, and it was giving me like that 80s kind of promish vibe, like you're going to like a party. I think the only thing maybe like the lime green should have been a different type of green, because that's why it looked cheap. But like it,
and her skirt should have been lined for sure.
Yeah, but even then, like it wasn't just like a circle skirt. It had like different layers.
I'm not saying this should have won, but I think this was better than. I like this better than Veronica's. Sorry.
Yeah, I thought it was just more interesting. You know, out of the two, like this, and she probably hot glued this shit because she said she didn't sew. So it maybe because I love Tia and we love Tia, so it's just.
I mean, partially, but this is like nice hair.
Yeah, it is. I really like the hair. I like the bow too. I mean, actually, I don't like the bow very much, but like, I get the idea.
Astina?
Yeah. I also didn't. No, it is very simple. It is too plain.
Yeah.
I think if she maybe had a even more exaggerated shoulder, like it's just like. But this is something you could literally get at like Forever 21.
They gave her the critique that her like broad shoulders brought them out of it, but I feel like that's not the issue.
I don't think it was a lack of silhouette. I think it was just like it's too pedestrian for a drag competition, I guess.
Because this was inspired by anime.
It was like an anime schoolgirl. She should have like done Sailor Moon. That's basically what she tried to do with her hair.
Or watch Card Captor and like pick any other outfit.
Yeah.
Like the actual schoolgirl looks are more interesting.
Yeah. I will say though, her makeup, basically here up, perfect. So good. Like, so good.
So good?
So good.
And then up next is Bimini Bon Bolash.
Oh.
I liked it.
I liked it.
It had an more interesting, like... I'm going to restart. What am I trying to say?
Is it more interesting?
It's more interesting. The hair I like the asymmetry of the hair, and I like the weird fabric. It just was different compared to the other ones, and I thought it deserved the win between the two for sure.
I agree.
I love her. She's funny.
I'm glad she's staying.
Me too. And then the peekaboo back, like it's like the back of like basically nothing except for that like clear fabric, sheer fabric. Like netting basically, yeah.
You mean lace? Okay, the next one is Ellie Diamond. I thought this was really good. She knew what she was doing. She had a clear concept with it. Okay, it is a bodysuit, so it is simple, but she like zhuzhed it up and, you know, made it like a lot better than just a bodysuit. And she added all this embellishment to make it what it was. And then she added a little piece on the boot. So it wasn't just a black boot, like she added a little like piece that made it look like a pirate boot.
I really like this. I mean, if you're gonna just do a bodysuit, she put in the work, she did all the trim, did like all the embellishment, and I thought it paid off with the like good hair. And
she like put it on, looked in the mirror, and went scissors and just cut it, because she was like, oh no, and just cut it while it was on her. I'm like, thank you, good, thank you. You put it higher. Bodysuit should generally like be a bit higher. Okay, the last person we have is Lawrence Chaney. She looks amazing. She looks so good. She looks very good. And I love the silhouette. It's different. I mean, it's different from everybody else.
Yeah, no, I wasn't sure at first if I thought this deserved the win, but it does, I think.
Honestly, out of the two people, out of Ellie and Lawrence, it's actually super hard because they're both so good. The like one thing that made Lawrence win was because it was a dress and a different silhouette, and like it wasn't just a bodysuit.
I do think that I like Ahora's look better than Ellie's.
I also agree. I think the reason I liked Ahora's more was because that's my taste. Like that's just like what I gravitate to, because that's something I could see myself wearing, and just like that's what I like. I mean, Lawrence didn't think she was gonna win. I feel like Lawrence thought like Ahora was gonna probably win.
So did she. So then they all go back to the workroom, and Ahora's mad, and
Ahora.
Oh, Ahora's talking shit about Tia, as per usual. I don't know why I didn't get mad about it, because I obviously love Tia, and I don't know why. Why am I like this? Why do I like Ahora now, even though she was being rude to my fave? I think because she was fighting with Veronica, who's my new least fave.
Oh yeah.
For like really no justified reason. I just think that she's a little cocky.
Ahora?
Veronica.
Oh yeah. Well, she has one win, and she went bam.
Bam! Bam!
I said Ahora straight up is kind of rude, but I kind of lived.
I mean, I can get it from a competition standpoint that like Tia hasn't really done great. Well, she did good in the Rusical.
I thought it was interesting that Veronica like pointed out that Ahora, she probably could have won if Ahora had spent more time on her outfit than helping others.
I was annoyed.
I was annoyed too, because I'm like, I was just thinking of Shay. Like this is like how Shay basically always helped other people, and that she was just like, that's her. Let's talk about the critiques first, like the bottom critiques.
Sure.
A lot of them cried. A lot of them were so emotional. A lot of insecurities in this group. A lot of insecurities. It was kind of sad to say.
I was very like invested in them.
Yeah.
Because sometimes when there's like so much tears, I'm like, it just feels very produced. But then this, I just like actually felt for them. So Lawrence wins the challenge, and they cut to, oh no, never mind. Yeah, Lawrence won. I'm sure they cut to Estina. I can't speak. Lawrence won the challenge. And
it was super fast. They were like, you won. Lawrence, you're the winner. And then they were like, please leave. Agreed.
Who are your bottom two, if you had to pick? It doesn't matter if they won out of the pairs.
Ginny. Veronica.
Are you just saying that because I was going to say that?
No, actually, like thinking back about it, I didn't think, like, I liked Tia's look. And I thought Ginny should have been in the bottom either way. Okay, who do you think out of like the bottoms should have been in the bottom? Ginny, I thought she was going to be in the bottom, and she should have been.
She thought that too, though. And
Yeah.
she should have been. Honestly, I probably would have put Ginny instead of Tia. Tia obviously got the worst critiques, but I do think that Estina's outfit was boring. Yeah, so Tia and Estina lip sync for their lives.
These lip sync songs have been so good. I don't have eyebrows today.
The low quality is doing me good.
Absolutely. I'm like, in person, I probably look like poo-poo.
Controversial opinion. I mean, only controversial to myself. Is I think Estina won the lip sync, but I am happy that Tia stayed.
No, I thought Tia should have won. I like both of them a lot. I mean, they're two. It's so hard because two different versions of the lip sync. Tia was doing something really funny and campy. I mean, I love that. I love when people queens do that. Estina did more like fierce, like choreographed dancing performance to the song that's, I guess, like can be either one. I thought Tia won. I think I mean, also it was hard to, it's hard because the producers obviously edited, so it's one person. So we got more Tia screen time and I couldn't really see Estina.
They're giving Tia a lot of confessional time, so it just makes me feel like she'll be here for a while, but who knows? She's not doing great.
Also, I realized that all of the queens, like after they lip sync, they usually hug it out. This does not happen in every Drag Race. Usually, they just fucking leave. They just like, I'm safe, I'm done, bye. I'm going back to the room, or back to the back of the stage. Well, UK, every single one, they usually hugged it out. When Tia was announced that she was the winner, Veronica smiled and looked directly at Ahura. She was like, I'm sad that Stina left. I thought she was going to stay a lot longer.
Me too.
Oh.
It's going to be hard. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess that's the end of the episode. You had a small business to promote.
Yeah, okay. So I have this earring. It's not for me, it's actually my boyfriend's. But it is by Lawrence. I think her name is Costumer Girl. We'll put it right here. Yeah, it's handmade. Definitely commissioner. It's beautiful, it's amazing. She also made me this one over here as well. Beautiful, amazing. She makes it also, you'll probably have seen her designs if you follow Katya. Katya wears a lot of her things, so definitely worth it. You can definitely support her. Like, I would highly recommend. She also does TikToks, which I'm living for, so yeah. Also, tell me how beautiful I look.
Yes, please leave comments if you're still watching the video, and subscribe and like, and
enter our contest. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Subscribe, like, please comment, share, tell your friends to watch. Funny thing, actually, my favorite review channel, Movie Bitches, just started doing Drag Race UK. They literally stopped reviewing season 13 and they were like, announcement, y'all, we've decided to jump ship and review Drag Race UK instead. I'm really excited to see what happens.
If you guys have watched to the end of this, would you buy g.u.ys merch? Things to come for the 5 people who watch this.
Yeah, truly.
Actually, 100 viewers have been watching, and I'm like, that's more than I thought.
It's true.
100 people? That's a lot of people.
Well, I'm tired.
I'm hungry.
Well, we're tired and hungry, and
don't forget to like and subscribe. With more videos, what do you want to see us do? We can do gaming videos, we can do cooking videos, we can do reviews, we can just do nothing, and we can just delete this channel. You decide.
Bam! Bam! Bam!